Hello, my name is Amy Strachan and I'm a soprano based up in Peterhead in the northeast of Scotland. My friend and pianist Daniel Silcock is also from Peterhead and we grew up playing together in school, so it is our pleasure to be here performing this recital for you today. Thank you so much to the National Galleries of Scotland for inviting us to do this recital in place of their regular dementia-friendly works, and also for sending us such beautiful paintings to inspire the programme. Daniel and I both work for live music now and are so excited to be performing, especially during this time. And so we really hope that you enjoy this music and allow us to inspire you and hopefully make your day brighter. We've had the privilege of looking at James Archer's Summertime in Gloucestershire, and when I was first looking at it, I was drawn to the little girl sitting in the front with flowers in her hair, and I was thinking, she's sitting in this field, what is going through her mind? What is she thinking about? And so this song that we've chosen to accompany the painting is called Auf Flügen des Gesanges by Mendelssohn. And in this song, it talks about a magical place where the flowers talk to each other and whisper fairy tales in their ears. And I just thought this kind of magical fairy world would perhaps be what is going through this little girl's head. So I really hope you enjoy Auf Flügen des Gesanges by Mendelssohn.
Dort liegt ein rotblühender
We have been looking at the image by Stuart Franklin, Meadow with Oxeye Daisies, Yellow Rattle and Knapweed in Oronsay. And when I looked at this image, I was immediately struck by the fields of yellow, and this brought to mind a song called Durrisdeer. In the second verse, it talks about the yellow fields waving in the wind, and I just thought it is a beautiful accompaniment to this picture. This song has got a special meaning to myself and Daniel. We sang it at my grandmother's funeral, and the song is really about saying goodbye, saying, although we walked through these fields together, I'll never hear your step again. I'll never hear your voice or your song. And yeah, it's just a beautiful goodbye to a loved one. And in the last verse, it's my favourite because it doesn't end sad, it ends hopeful. It says, until we meet again in heaven, never to part again. So I hope you enjoy. This is Durrisdeer.
Sunset, when The Sapphire Sea, painted by Arthur Melville, stunningly depicts the sunny Atlantic coastline of Spain. It immediately brought to my mind and to my ears the music of my favourite Spanish composer, Granados. Almost all of Granados' music was inspired by his homeland, its sights and its sounds. And I'd like to take the opportunity now to play two of his pieces written for piano solo. The first of those is a short prelude to a suite inspired by Spanish folk songs. In the music, you can practically see the Spanish guitar being strummed. And as the arpeggios rise and fall, you might be able to imagine a picture of the waves rising and falling too. After that, I'd like to play a type of minuet written by Granados, which is the first in a suite of 12 Spanish dances written for the piano. The joyful music slows down and becomes minor in the middle section, before joyfully and exuberantly returning to the music of the opening in a final flourish.
William McTaggart's Harvest at Broomknow is a really beautiful and nostalgic feeling painting. And I was drawn to the tree in the distance standing tall alone. And it made me think of the next piece, which is Im Frühling by Schubert. Now, I'm not going to tell you what it's about just now, because I would like you to think of what this piece and this painting means to you and what it makes you think of. Have a think, and I'll tell you what it's about after you hear the piece. So this is Im Frühling by Schubert. I hope you enjoy.
Still
So that was Im Frühling by Schubert, and the significance of the tree for me is at the end of the song, after having spoken about his love and walking through the forest intimately and closely together, he says, "I wish I could be a little bird on the tree and sing the most beautiful songs about her for all to enjoy." So the last piece in our programme, we were inspired by the work of Sir James Lawton Wingate, A Summer's Evening. This piece brought to mind a song that one of my old singing teachers had taught me when I was younger, called He's Aye Kissin' Me. And in this song, the girl who's singing is looking out at the men saying, I won't marry you because you smell. I won't marry you because you've got too much stuff. I won't marry you even though you're good looking, because I love Sandy who lives over the lea. And even though he's poor, I still love him because he's always kissing me. So this song is called He's Aye Kissin' Me, and I think it matches the painting beautifully. You can imagine this is the view of the girl who's singing, looking at all these men going about their daily work, oblivious to her thoughts. So I hope you enjoy.
Before we go and we say cheerio, Amy and I would just like to thank you all so very much for listening to this concert today and for making it a part of your day. It's been such a privilege and a delight for us to work on this programme together and to present it to you. For this, we'd really like to thank the National Galleries of Scotland for this wonderful opportunity to perform. Thank you so very much, and we both hope you have a lovely day.